Please help.
I hope you're up for a challenge.
I poured my heart out into this letter. I'd like you to deliver it to me. To whom, he asked? Well, he's always working his hardest, and he's not very upfront with his true feelings, but he's got an adorable way about it. Okay. Do it. Oh. Okay. Hey, Catherine.
Did you hear about Flame? It's just one thing after another this year, I swear. Some of the lower-ranked knights are searching for her in the town. If they find anything, I'll know.
Thanks, Catherine. Appreciate it. The lost items here. Why don't we do the axe tournament? Go ahead and save. And let's take care of this. Recommend level 12 or higher. We can use training items. 2 key. We'll just use Edelgard. Wait, no. Gaspar. This is gonna be so useless. Let's try it. Oh, wow. Cool. Great. Nice.
Yeah, it worked.
Gosh, Caspar. Well, heck. Let's keep going.
Right makes might, right?
Dang. Ah, here we go. Finally. Nice.
You see that?
Ooh. That was a little rough. That was a little more rough. Couldn't get the double on. Is this the last one? Finals. Yeah, let's go ahead and restore his health again. Yes. Please fail your hit. Unless this is gonna hurt otherwise. Thank God. Yes! Caspar, you did it, buddy! You did! Proud of you. So proud. First try. Is he, is his motivation maxed out now? Wait. No, it's not. That's dumb. That's okay. We succeeded. That's the important part, right? Yeah. Could she
Flame's
be?
gone missing. Where could
Flame's
she be?
gone- Yeah. Where could she be? Sorry. I got a kitty meowing at me right now.
If it were an ordinary kidnapping, you'd think there'd be a demand for ransom or something by now. I don't like the sound of this.
Oh, here he comes. Kitty's coming. Hi. Well, really? That is the microphone. You can't have that. No, you can't have the microphone. No. Here. Don't stop rubbing on things. No, no, I need that. I need that. Okay, my apologies for any purring coming through here.
I bet Flame ran away. She couldn't stand being held back by Sedith any longer.
Maybe.
I can empathize. I know what it's like to have an overbearing big brother.
Oh, can you now? Who is your big brother? Oh God. He's just rubbing all over my arm. I'm making such a mess of the game right now.
Hello?
See any lost items? Guess we gotta talk to Edelgard.
We must begin our search for Flame, Professor. If she ran off of her own free will, that's her business. But that may not be the case. For her sake, I suggest we assume that she was abducted and begin an investigation. Who benefits from kidnapping her? Let's gather all the information we can on anyone who's been acting strangely.
Great, let's
I
view.
have a favor to ask.
If we fail to locate Flame soon, it'll be too late. Let's assume she's been abducted and start gathering what information we can about suspicious individuals. Okay, that's great. People are suspicious, we need to check their rooms. Lorenz.
If Flame were taken hostage, I expect we would have received demands from the culprit by now. Perhaps this is not a kidnapping at all. Do you suppose she could have simply run away?
It's possible.
If that is the case, it is unlikely that we will find her anywhere in the monastery. If Flame were taken...
Group?
It would seem that your reputation is on the rise. Even Lady Rhea has taken a liking to you. It's a shame I am not in your class, but I suppose I am content with my current arrangement.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Charisma and reason. Dang, we're probably really close on that too. Charisma and reason. Oh, reason's probably trash. Yeah, it kinda is. That's fine. What's we got going on here? Leon. Who's slacking on their training? Who would that be? Not Lysithea, she works hard. I don't know.
Where could Flame have gone? Do you think she's really been kidnapped? I hear Tomas has been going around asking about her. But he's probably just worried like the rest of us. Though it wasn't just Flame. He was asking about you and Captain Gerald, too.
What? That's weird. Oh my goodness. Oh, the kitty. The kitty loves me so much.
Hey, I hope we get a chance to practice together when you find the time. I know I'm in a different class, but you're the only other person...
Yeah, not yet. Strength and lambs. Got it. Bernadetta! Words! I must have words!
Flame's not in here! I guess I have to let you in to prove it, don't I?
Hi, Bernadetta. Oh, she's got a little teddy bear. It's cute.
There, see? No one's in Bernie's room but Bernie. Maybe Flame just wanted to be alone for a while. Have you considered that? Come to think of it, where is her room anyway?
That's an excellent question.
Let's see.
Flame of all people. That's a good question. I mean, it could be just someone trying to get under the skin of the church folk. Sure. Oh, he really wants his breakfast. I'm gonna check with the greenhouse real quick. And then cut away to give the kitty his food. Let's see. Hope there's no one. Yeah. Wait a minute. Let's see. We're gonna harvest. 2 lilies and a baby's breath. And lots of seeds. We'll come back and plant those later. Okay, I'm gonna do that cut real quick, and I'll be back when I find something else of interest. Hey, Eloise.
Hey there, Professor. Did you want to talk?
Really? That's literally... Wow, you useless, Eloise. Useless.
Professor?
Gatekeeper!
Greetings, Professor. Today, there is quite a bit to report. There is a masked individual who has been going into town every evening and not returning until the following morning. You see? Nothing gets past this guard. I doubt it has anything to do with Flane's disappearance, but... well, better safe than sorry, I always say.
Okay, gotcha. Hello, Shamir.
What brings you here? I'm taking a break.
I don't think it's this. Was it coffee beans I wanted to give her? I think it was that. Let me save real quick just to make sure.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Nice. He likes coffee. Good times. I can actually recruit. That's really
You seem busy, Professor. I'm busy as well. Let's speak later.
good. Okay. She values levels. I'm sorry, you need more experience. Let me check all the shops. You have your suspicion. About what?
This might be the first time I've ever seen Seteth look so worn down. If poor Flane was lured away by anyone, I personally think the clear suspect is that miscreant from Dusker. Those people are deceptive by nature.
Hello, Hanneman.
Young Flame's disappearance is most troubling.
That was it. Okay, that's fine. And
If Flane has been taken hostage, then we know she is alive. At least for now. There would be no point to abducting her if simple murder was the objective. That's only logical, Professor.
fair. Oh, so apparently I'll go there eventually. Maybe with this quest?
I can't believe Flane just disappeared. I don't like it one little bit. Oh, are you here to see someone? Alois and Shamir and all the knights are gonna head into town soon.
Yep. Lost items. Let's see. Not these guys. Okay. There we go. Yeah.
Thanks, Professor.
And then I think we also need to give him a watering.
This is for me? Thanks.
Perfect.
Whoa. I can only imagine how worried Seteth must be, but isn't mobilizing the entire Order of Knights a bit excessive? I was originally assigned to investigate those reports of the Death Knight in the town near Garreg Mach. When I think how many more victims that dastard might claim while we're all busy searching for Flane. I'm sorry, that was insensitive. We're all under a lot of stress right now. It's important that we find her quickly.
Poor knights. Getting set on something that is outside their general jurisdiction, but Seteth is Seteth. Is it to happen?
Let's see.
Okay. Making our rounds. Hello, Net.
There have been a lot of rumors swirling around lately about a Death Knight who kidnaps people from the nearby town.
Yep.
You don't think Flane was, you know, do you?
Hope not.
Whether the rumors are true or not, I just hope our Flane is safe.
Tomas.
Is something the matter? I see. So, Flane has gone missing.
Yes.
I will do what I can to support the search. It seems that you are a bit suspicious of me. Might I ask your reasons?
Why are you asking about my father?
It has been 2 decades since I last knew Gerald, yet he looks nearly identical to my memory of him. It is only natural to be curious, don't you think? I assure you, there is nothing more to it than that.
Fair. Fair.
Professor! I saw him. A knight wielding a gigantic scythe. He was just like the rumors say, all covered in jet black armor. It was the Death Knight. I just know it. You don't think he has something to do with Flane's disappearance, do you?
We shall see. We shall. Hello.
Hey,
Dorothy.
Professor, have you seen Manuela?
No.
I saw her running off somewhere in a terrible hurry. I wonder if it has anything to do with Flane's disappearance. Do you know, Professor?
You're on a first name terms with Professor Manuela?
Oh, yes. Didn't you know? She was the senior diva in our opera company.
So that actually makes sense. However, you're missing something, aren't you? Like a silver boot?
How did you know I lost this? Thank you for bringing it back to me.
You're welcome. Petra, what you got for me?
Flane was child-napped. That is what you are thinking? And the villain is inside our monastery? I must have admittance. One person has been catching my eye. Shamir is a knight not like other knights. Her movements are being reminders of... No. They remind me of Warriors of Brigid.
Yep.
Before she was here, what was she getting up to?
She was also absent last month. And Mercedes.
Do you really think Flane was kidnapped?
There must be another explanation.
Do you think she ran off on her own? That doesn't put me any more at ease.
I'm sorry. Well, I don't know what you want me to say then. I'm sorry. Oh, Ignat.
I've only ever spoken to Flane a handful of times. She always seems so naive about the ways of the world. I'm worried about her.
Yeah. You think she'd be easily deceived?
Yes, I'm afraid so. I just hope she comes home safe.
What the heck do you need?
Ah, Professor. I'd like to learn more.
Dex on authority. Gotcha. Keep looking around. And heart.
Flane? No, I haven't seen her. She's been abducted. Oh, you're looking for her. Sorry, my mind was somewhere else. I just recently learned she has a crest. Did you know that, Professor? If it was a particularly rare crest, I could imagine Professor Hanneman would have quite an intense interest in her. Oh, no, I'm not accusing Professor Hanneman of abducting Flane.
Right. You're just mentioning it, because it might have importance in some... Yeah? Right.
I don't know if she ran off or got kidnapped or what. I just know that Flane's in trouble.
And we need to help her.
That's it. I can't keep sitting around. I gotta go find her.
Right.
Now, where do I start?
Also a good question.
Okay.
Hello, Ingrid.
To think that Flane would disappear like this. Sedith must be worried sick. I haven't much to go off of, and perhaps it's out of line for me to feel so uncomfortable. But something has been bothering me for a while about Gilbert. I feel as though I've met him somewhere before. I also noticed him staring intently at Annette once.
Let's get her in our party.
Yes.
Yay! Hello, Shamir.
What brings you here? I'm taking a break. Is this about Flane? You find me suspicious.
What did you do before coming to the monastery?
I was somewhere else, fighting. Is that a problem? I understand that I don't fit in among the Knights of Seros, but that hardly links me to Flane's disappearance.
Fair enough, fair enough.
A beautiful, delicate maiden vanishing into thin air? It is like something out of a book.
Indeed.
If it were a book, we would have no need to worry. She would be rescued presently by a dashing nobleman. Do you have any idea as to where she might be? Where she might have wandered off to?
to the greenhouse for some flowers?
The greenhouse. I did not think of that. I will take a look around there later.
Also, this is yours.
Oh, I was looking for this. Thank you so much.
Raphael!
I hope Flane isn't going hungry. If someone really kidnapped her, I'll never forgive them. Now that I think about it, I saw Alois hanging out by the pond not too long ago. He was always getting into trouble for trying to talk to Flane, you know? It's probably a crazy thought, but I'm starting to worry.
Let's just go claim all the teachers are trying to steal Flame.
Good to see you, Professor. I was just on...
Nope. Strength and heavy armor. That's right. Oh, hey. Hello.
Ow! Ingrid just about slapped the teeth out of my head. All I did was suggest that Flane might have eloped.
Is that a possibility?
I don't know. I was just suggesting things, and suddenly I was seeing stars and Ingrid was yelling at me.
Hello, Felix.
Ah, you're looking for Flane's kidnapper. I can't say anything for sure, but I do have suspicions about Yuritsa.
Yuritsa?
There's something about how he's handling his blade lately. It seems more impulsive than usual. It couldn't hurt to try speaking with him at least. At this hour, I think you'll find him sparring with Catherine at the training grounds.
He wasn't... Maybe that is him.
Young Flame's disappearance is most troubling. What? Who would suspect me? You know what? I'll tell you who. A fool, that's who.
You have already investigated her thoroughly?
Alas, Seteth would never allow that. However, while Flame's major crest of Sethlene is rare, there are others who possess it.
Fair enough, fair enough. Eloise! Where are you, buddy?
Hey there, Professor. Did you want to talk? What? Me? Abduct Flame? You can't really believe I did that.
Did you find anything in the pond?
Well, this may sound silly, but I was too scared to even look. I couldn't bear the thought of finding her in its depths.
Professor!
Oh, missed someone.
The monastery has been turned upside down. I wonder if we're still going to have the Battle of the Eagle and Lion next month. It's a yearly tradition, but with things the way they are right now, it's hard to imagine. At any rate, I hope they find Flame soon.
Impressive. Nice work.
Thanks. I was watching him as they read the letter. It looks like it spooked him a bit. That's too bad. Oh. Oh, and a watering can. Need to make sure I give that to him. Yuritsa! Where is he?
Did you hear about Flane? It's just one thing after another this year, I swear. Some of the lower-ranked knights are searching for her in the town. If they find anything, I'll know. What? Yuritsa? Come to think of it, I haven't seen him today. What would make you suspect him?
Here he goes out every week.
I see. Well, I'll let the knights know.
That makes sense, actually. Hey, Zenith. I will find her, I swear.
That is all I can ask. Please, lend me your aid. She would never have left the monastery of her own volition. Why is there not a trace of her to be found?
I don't know, Zenith. We'll work on it. We'll work on it. I promise. Harold?
Because of Flame's disappearance, all of the knights are searching non-stop. But we haven't found a single lead. Seteth's face is getting paler by the minute. It's hard to watch. What's that? You're looking for Manuela? Well, I did pass by her earlier. She was carrying something. A mask of some sort.
Oh.
I'm not close to the guy, so I can't say for sure. But come to think of it, you could be right.
That's not good at all. Gilbert?
Miss Flane's whereabouts are unknown. Pray she is safe. We do not seem to have any leads at present. I am one of the suspects, am I? Well, hopefully I can lay your suspicions to rest. Do you know of my, let's call it, unique situation?
You mean Annette?
I was once a knight, in service to the Fargus royal family. If Ingrid believes she saw me before, it was likely in Ferdiad, the kingdom capital. Annette is... she is my... But no. I would appreciate it, Professor, if you would ask no more.
Very well then. What a lost item? Like, say... silver necklace?
Ah, thank you for bringing me this. Life without it was difficult.
Oh, I'm glad. Thanks, Gilbert. Hello, Cynthia.
Reflecting on it now, Flane has always seemed a rather odd person. She appears young, yet there's something about her that seems much older than her years suggest. And she's quite wise, but also surprisingly naive.
Maybe she's lived a very sheltered life.
You might be right. Whatever the case, Sedith seems to care for her more than anything.
Is this the training? How to be... No. Spotless bandage?
What? Did someone...
No, so that wasn't... Who was with her? I can't remember who was with her. Oh well, we'll find it eventually.
Professor!
Oh, hello Annette. Yes, now is a great time.
I'm so sorry, Professor. I somehow overslept and missed our training session. I didn't mean to cause you and the others so much trouble. Imagine if that had happened during one of our missions. It really is inexcusable.
Oh, don't worry about it.
It's just, when I'm studying tactics, I lose track of time and... Oh, who am I kidding? I've always been like this. Before I came to the Officers' Academy, I was a student at the School of Sorcery in Ferdiad. Even back then, I was pulling all-nighters well before the exams. And I never even noticed I was harming myself. I'm just too focused on my goal. I know I've already told you this, but I really love to learn new things. It's a passion of sorts. I first realized I had the learning bug when I was about 4 or 5 years old.
The learning bug. Cute.
My father was so happy to see me using magic. Seeing him happy made me happy too. And that made me want to work even harder. If only things could have stayed like that.
What do you mean?
When I was about 13, my father left home. He was a devout man, so I figured he'd gone to the monastery. That's why I went to the School of Sorcery, so that I could eventually get accepted at the Officers' Academy. I studied harder than ever, and sure enough, I finally earned a referral. Unfortunately, my passion for learning became more of an obsession. I got so focused, I kind of forgot how to relax. Feels like I've been running in circles ever since.
You're impressive just as you are.
No way! I still have such a long way to go. Still, I guess I'm doing something wrong if I'm working so hard I can't even work hard anymore. Okay, it's decided. From now on, I'll try my best not to try my best.
Good luck with that oxymoronic outlook. You have my support.
Yay! With you on my side, I'm sure I'll succeed. From now on, if you see me going overboard, just let me know. I'm a new woman after all.
Awesome. Port level B. Hello, Rhea.
Professor, have you still not found any leads regarding Flane's whereabouts? I have looked everywhere. Not even the knights on guard have seen anything of note.
We will find her together.
Yes. Let us work together. It reassures me to have you by my side. May the goddess protect dear Flane until she returns to us.
I've served here at Garrick Mach in some capacity or another for several decades now.
But after all that time, even I can't claim to know everything about the layout.
Searching the entire interior of the monastery is a more difficult task than you may think.
It makes you wonder who designed such a titanic compound.
There are fragments of records remaining from its original construction, but none of them name an actual architect.
Interesting. I wonder why that's such an oddly specific thing to point out. That's something for Mercedes? Oops. Yep, someone who enjoys being. Gotta be her. Hello, Mary.
Dear goddess, hear my prayer. Please watch over Flame. Please protect her. May I ask a favor?
One of Dorte's friends but have a baby. Do you know of any medicinal herbs that will ensure safe delivery? Okay. Might find them growing in the greenhouse. Perfect. Except, give her a lost item, which is how to be tidy.
Yes, this is mine. Thank you for returning it.
No problem. And we'll probably just give her another gift in order to get her motivational. There's a new place in town that I hear has really tasty food. I asked them to hold 2 seats under my name, but I don't know who I should go with. I think this is Ingrid. I'd be happy to join you. Oh, Catherine. Nice. Yeah, I wasn't actually sure who that was. Worked out. It worked out. Why would you reserve 2 seats at a restaurant? Just thinking, hey, you know, I'll just ask a random person to go along? That's interesting. Didn't know Catherine was that outgoing with socialization. Good to know. Good to know. Edelgard, report.
I knew I could count on you.
Reeds is certainly suspicious. Let's ask him directly what he knows. Think he may be at the training grounds for his portrait.
Manuela ran off with Yuritsa's mask? We'll have to speak with both of them. But where could Manuela be? Yuritsa is likely at the training grounds, or in his quarters on the eastern side of the Knight's Hall.
Perfect. Got a couple things to do. Let's go this way. Talk to a person. Talkie time. Yeah.
I thought I heard someone. Are you here to train?
Yes.
Care to train with me? Waving the sword around alone is boring, and I'm tired of crossing swords with worthless opponents. But you seem like a worthy adversary.
You think I'm a worthy adversary?
I don't know for certain, but you seem skilled. I've always been interested in your technique. You learned from the former captain of the Knights of Seros, and traveled Fodlan fighting as a mercenary. On top of that, you wield a hero's relic, the legendary Sword of the Creator. Good sparring partners like you don't grow on trees. But know that I will beat you, and I will surpass your strength.
Okay. Why are you so focused on becoming strong?
Why? I never really thought about that. I learned to thrust a sword before I learned to write my name.
That explains a lot, actually.
Of course, my upbringing wasn't unique. That's how it is for all children in my country. You're no use if you can't swing a sword, however mighty your crest may be. It was the perfect environment for me. I could live free of stodgy values and virtues. Grow strong so you may live, and live to grow stronger. That's what I was taught.
Interesting. You remind me of myself.
Now I'm intrigued by your fighting style, and by who you really are. But that's enough idle chatter. Take out your sword. My mind is emptied of all but the thrill of the challenge.
Nice. There was someone to talk to. Isn't there? A couple people. I completely miss these guys.
I have thoroughly surveyed the entire monastery, and yet I have not found a single trace of evidence that suggests Flayn was abducted. Perhaps we must seek out personal recounts rather than physical evidence. In any case, we must hurry before something terrible happens.
I've heard the monastery is full of secret passages. If there is no sign of Flayn's departure, it is possible that she used one of those. Whatever has happened, I hope she is all right.
That dude is actually pretty perceptive when it comes to this information. About the monastery. I dig it. Alright, what else were we missing? Gotta go to the Knight's quarters. Gotta go, I guess. Someone wants to hang out with us.
Professor.
Oh. Hello, Shamir.
Hey, Professor. The students seem to like you.
It would seem that way.
And you're not modest about it. I like that. Still, I can't deny that you've got skills. It's a little strange, to be completely honest. I had my doubts, but they were right to make you a professor.
Oh, good. I was surprised.
I'd be suspicious of their true intentions, if I were you.
Yep.
But what's it matter? Seems like it turned out just fine for you. I'll admit, it's unbelievable that you used to be a mercenary. I was a merc before coming here, but I can't imagine pulling off your fancy tactician act. I freeze up near royals and nobles.
Oh? You're not a fan of nobles?
You deal with a lot of nobles when you're a merc. I didn't mind putting my life on the line, but I never liked having to bow and scrape to our noble employers. And that's what I like about being a knight. I get to punch all the nobles I want.
Oh, Shamir, I like you.
I'm joking. But the knights do make a good business partner.
Fair enough. Business partner?
I don't believe in the Church of Saros. It makes me a bit of an anomaly among the knights.
I like her even more.
Rhea took me in, so I became a knight to repay my debt to her. I may be a knight, but it still feels like I'm doing the same things I did as a merc. Who knows, though? Maybe you and I will end up working together.
Sounds great.
Us knights are a pretty tough crew. I'm guessing you'd run circles around us, though. I'm interested to see where your path leads you.
I am as well. Nice talk. Support level C. Huzzah. Oop, who's that? Who is that? Who is that? Alright, we'll go there in a second. Marianne, time to turn in my quest.
I didn't mean to trouble you.
Thank you. Medicinal herb is supposedly quite useful when administered to a horse who's about to give birth. I'm going to mix this into her. Perfect. Who is this?
Professor.
Oh! Hi, Catherine.
I wonder why.
Sorry.
why does Lady Rhea give you special treatment? You're not particularly strong or good-looking. You seem exceedingly unremarkable.
That was mean.
Not that I doubt you were a skilled mercenary. Shamir came from the same background, but she doesn't get nearly as much of Lady Rhea's attention.
Fair.
Besides, it'd be one thing if you got brought on as a knight, but a professorship, unprecedented.
It is?
I just don't get it. I'm flummoxed as to why she holds you in such high esteem. And it's not like just anyone can wield the Sword of the Creator. It's a legendary relic, right? And it was casually handed over to you. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, a lot of it doesn't really add up.
Maybe it's because you're related to Geralt. He was a leader of the Knights of Seiros, and probably the finest mercenary in all Fodlan. By the time I joined, he was gone, so I don't know him too well, but he's strong, right?
Not as strong as people say.
Oh, come on. There can't be a soul in Fodlan who hasn't heard tales of the Bladebreaker. Maybe that's it. Geralt used his influence to help you. But Lady Rhea wouldn't give you favorable treatment because of that. No, definitely not. There must be something more to you.
Maybe so.
Okay, that settles it. I'm going to watch from afar. Figure out what Lady Rhea could possibly see in you. Whatever it is, maybe I can copy it so that you'll take a shine to me as well.
Oh, you're jealous. That's what it is.
And if I discover that your intentions are malicious, I'll cut you down. With relish.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Like sweet relish? Or pepper relish? I'm hungry. I don't seem terribly fond of the idea of being cut down with relish. That one. What else we got? Time to go see Eureka. Whoa! No! Holy cow, okay. Well, I'm glad I saved and didn't just go ahead without reading. Whew, okay, well, so I guess we'll continue the rest of our activities for the day and work on the rest of the month however we see fit before Eureka. Huh, that was unexpected. Yep, very, very unexpected. So we'll work on everything else, we'll work on some monthly routines, and then we'll do our Eureka mission thing. Yeah. Completely forgot about Ash over here, poor guy.
I heard something like this happened last year, too.
Wait, really?
Neither the culprit nor the missing student were ever found last time. Some people say it was the work of evil spirits.
Oh boy. Then it could be the same culprit.
I thought the same. Could there be a connection?
Maybe.
Hey, I've been looking for that. How'd you know?
Perfect.
Professor.
Oh, hello, Hanneman. Yes, this would be good.
Ah, Professor. Always a pleasure to see you. I wonder, might you have a moment to chat?
Sure. What do you want?
Come now. You have no need to be on guard.
Oh, it's more of a, what do you want?
I'd never cause you harm. You're far too valuable a specimen, well, that is to say, too valuable a member of the Academy staff. Indeed, the further my crest research progresses, the closer you come to learning the truth of your heritage. Is it not so? When I learned you bore the lost crest, the very crest of flames itself, I set about learning everything I could about your past. What was the origin of your bloodline? How have the events of your life been shaped by your lineage? I became somewhat obsessed, I must admit.
If only he knew what Edelman. You investigated me?
Nothing so crass as an investigation. No, I researched. I spoke to mercenaries whom you've worked with in the past to learn about your life before the Academy. Of course, I also contacted Gerald and his mercenary friends. Your father does keep rather interesting company. I'm excited to share with you what I learned, but I do ask that you correct me if I am mistaken on any account. The story begins with Gerald serving as captain of the Knights of Seros. There was a woman at the monastery with whom Gerald was quite close. At first, it seemed obvious this mystery woman was your mother. Alas, that cannot be the case. The timing is all wrong.
I had my suspicions.
As it was told to me, the woman in question passed away shortly before Gerald left the monastery. Yet your birth occurred sometime later, while Gerald was taking work as a mercenary. This, of course, presumes your age is accurately reported. If you were born sooner, well, the story would be quite different, would it not?
Something's not adding up. My father was always one for secrets.
Oh, I am aware. You two were certainly enigmatic, as far as mercenaries go. For example, Gerald never once spoke of his time serving as captain of the Knights. That's quite a secret to keep for all those years. In the end, your old acquaintances had little definitive to say about either of you. However, they all agreed on one thing. Your father and yourself were a strong pair. Warriors to be respected and feared. You in particular. In fact, many came to know you as the Ashen Demon.
Ashen Demon?
They say you would destroy your enemies without a hint of emotion on your face. The mercenaries I spoke to revered you as a living legend of sorts. So, that is what I learned. And I admit, it is barely more than I knew before. The next step in my research is to ask your blood for answers, and hope that it is more forthcoming than your past acquaintances.
That was actually really useful. Dang. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and close out this episode. I have no idea how many pieces we ended up making this into. It was tons and tons of recording. So hopefully it's not too disjointed. But anyway, next time we get back, I'm going to be moving on with the rest of the month, so I don't skip everything. So we'll be doing more of the Hunting Festival, the Choir Festival. We will... Well, not next time. I want to do that between times. But next time we'll definitely hit this. Then we'll do all of our instruction, more eating apparently, and then finally here is where we'll actually end the month and pursue what's-his-face. Yuritsa. That's his name. And we'll finally know who this guy is. But until then, hopefully you guys are having a great day. Take care, and I will catch you next time.